Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on today's video. Listen man, beautiful summer day, 70 Olds 442 convertible in Viking blue, white stripes, pearl white interior, and a white top. I don't know what else to say to you, but the colors of a real muscle car. If you look around here, man, there's cars driving around all over. I love this place. It is so cool to be here. Anyway, so we spent the time and money to restore this car. Almost front to back, almost everything in the car is either replaced, refurbished, replated, all that good stuff. I want to take some time, show you the work, show you the detail that we put in it. We had a couple last tiny pieces that were on the way. They'll be included with the car when you get it, but they should be here any day now. But anyway, I want to come up. Let's talk about some paint. We always like to do this, and so that you can see, Art's going to zoom in here so he can see the reflection of those beautiful letters right there in that paint. That's what you guys should be looking for. You guys are on the internet looking at cars, you're looking at videos, things like that. Make sure that guy who's my competition is willing to show you the details of the car. He's also willing to put a 1-year warranty on this car, and he's also willing to do free enclosed door-to-door shipping. Huh? I want to get on the video chat with you at the same time, all right? Anyway, so let's take some time. We're going to look around. Nice set of Hoosiers on here. The wheels are detailed nicely. All new emblems. This has the W30 stripe on it. I love this stripe. I think it makes such a difference in the car. Kind of pulls the hood stripe out. You know, with the 442s, there's no paint stripes on the trunk, which is a mistake a lot of people make. Maybe Camaros and some other cars, Chevelles and things like that, have stripes on the trunk. But these cars here do not. Mach 1s don't have those kinds of stripes. So you want to make sure that, you know, if you're going to redo the car, make sure it's a great color, Viking blue to begin with, and secondly, that you do the stripes correctly, because when you go to a car show or something like that, you don't want to get beat up. You do not want that. How you doing? You don't want it, all right? Anyway, all right, so let's keep rolling around. What I did want to do is show you some of where we spent a lot of money. So, new grills, all right? Headlamps, trim rings, bumper, tag bracket, 442 emblem. You're saying, well, Tom, what's the big deal? You bought some emblems. Well, that's one set of emblems. That's that set of emblems, the other set, the other set, the other set, the grills, the bumpers. This car was almost completely disassembled, sanded down and redone. And when I open the hood, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So come on up, check this out, okay? Now, a lot of people don't do the second part, and the second part is this has a safety catch built in. So they don't actually use that there when they do these types of pieces. I like to have that there because I think it makes a big difference, all right? Engine's detailed nicely. It's got the air cleaner. The air cleaner is $700 just for that style air cleaner with the flapper door. So this is just a nice car. Now, this is an AC car. Most of the parts we had there in the trunk, we didn't install them yet. We could always do that for you. We just ran out of time, and we of course overspent restoring the car, which is why I tell everybody not to do that. We did it against our own better judgment, but it is what it is, and those kinds of things happen sometimes. You be getting a cool car, all right? Anyway, so this is all done in here. So power brakes, power steering, new alternator, fuel pump, wiring, chrome, radiator record, hoses, lines, belts, brakes. On and on and on, and we detailed all the undercarriage, all new floor pans, stuff like that, which is an expensive and tedious part of the job, but that's the way you get a really solid car, by replacing all of the ugliness that you would accumulate over 40 years. I don't know if you've looked at your own undercarriage in the last 40 years, but I gotta tell you, it's probably not pretty. This one here is significantly better looking. All right, so as you finish up the 442 package, the wing is optional. I think the wing on this car makes a big difference because it doesn't have stripes in the trunk. The wing just adds that sporty last little piece to it. Great bumper, and the trumpet tips make a really big difference. So those kinds of things there, they're pretty expensive to finalize. You know, if you start with a Cutlass, you gotta buy the bumper, you gotta buy the tips, you gotta buy the wing. That's $1,000 or more dollars by the time you're done. And you can see how quickly you can add up to a $40,000 or $50,000 restoration as you go. Got a nice sound to it. Okay, so all new weather strippings. Look how nice and shiny the paint is inside here. All painted and clear coated. The decals are in place. I took the trunk mat out because I wanted you to see the new trunk pan in here. This looks really, really nice. New wiring, All kinds of good stuff in here. Makes it look great. I think this would be nice. Even if you want to go to a car show, and if you don't want to go to a car show, even better. You know what? You want to take somebody out for a cruise, go with the family, go with some friends, go out to dinner in a cool car. This is a really cool car to go out in, okay? All right, let's check out the inside because that's where you're going to be spending most of your time. Okay, little things about the car, like, for instance, when we open the doors, these lights came on. Arch opened his door, that turned the light on, and that looks really good. You say, well, what's the big deal about that? Well, let me tell you something, man. 2 years into owning this car in 1970-ish time frame, that probably didn't work. To get all that stuff to rework again, definitely takes a lot of effort. So, let's get the bucket seats. We got the console. We got the cool shifter. Okay, nice sounding car. Remember, this is a convertible, by the way. They typically would sound more rattly than this. This has a nice feature too. Listen, the key and buzzer works. It's little stuff like that, like the lights, the footwell lighting works, the key and buzzer. This has the original style AM radio in the car. All right, got the sport dash. All of the detail stuff is here. Got power windows, bucket seats, power steering, power brakes. You know, this car has a lot of accoutrements and features on it that we forget to ask about because, you know, today's modern car has all of those things standard, and back then, none of this stuff was standard. You got a can with a bench seat, and then you had to kind of order there up, and that's how they became expensive. The console is here, the shifter's detailed properly. So let me, as much as I've rambled on, you probably want to hear it run, so how about I fire it up so you can hear it. I wanted to show you guys the underneath of the car for a reason. The underneath of the car you're never going to see, but the underneath of the car determines a lot of how this car is going to ride, how it's going to handle, and things like that. The effort that we put into it, putting in the new floor pans, kind of detailing the frame of the vehicle, stuff like that, just made a big difference. And that way, if you went to a show, you could throw a mirror underneath of it, or if you go to your mechanic, he wants to put on a lift and go, wow, this is really nice underneath. That's exactly what you're getting. So anyway, just wanted you to see that. As we close up the video on this car, you know, a lot of the talking and telling you about the details and stuff is important, but it's all about the visual. This is a nicely restored car, but it has great colors. I think some of the best colors you could possibly get, the Viking blue with the white stripes, pearl white interior, brand new white power convertible top, power windows, power brakes, power steering, just loaded with a host of options and features. It's just a really cool convertible, and it's not a gazillion dollars, it's not a $100,000 car. You can throw some people in the back, you can throw your kids in the back, you can go for a test drive, to the beach, burn some tires. I'm not suggesting you do that because I would never suggest you do that, but you could if you wanted to. Anyway, call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about it.